Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhoneCaptain.com. Today I'm going to be sharing some awesome camera apps with you guys. I thought with the holidays coming up, what better way to help you guys out than get ready to prepare your photographs for the holidays. Now, I hope everybody is out there listening in and watching is aware that the iPhone 5 and 6 and 6 Plus devices offer some superb camera photography options, and with the applications that are available to us, we can take some we can get photos now, guys, that can compare with DSLR cameras. So keep that in mind. The apps I'm going to share with you are going to help you take your photographs to the next level. So let's get started. You know, with the quality of the iPhone 6 camera and the applications that we are now equipped with, it's very possible to take professional standard photos right from your iPhone 6, or for that matter any other iPhone, but preferably the iPhone 5 or above, because they just have the better optics, seem like. I'm going to share some of my favorite iOS applications that will help you this holiday season make your photos appear much better and professional quality, just by touching up a few things and running them through these applications I'm going to share. The first one is called Afterlight. Now, this is a 99-cent application, and what this does, it allows you to add some very remarkable if you want to use the preset filters and things like that, you can. But what I like best of all is you have a setting for each thing, like brightness, okay, exposure, contrast, saturation. Everything is broken down, and you can set the highlight tones, the colors, anything that you can dream up in here, you can do it, okay? And this is just a remarkable app to just run all your photos through, just to touch up and add some really cool, awesome filters. And you know, if you want to add the where it looks like it has a little shadow around it, the vignette or whatever what you want to call that, it has that included. If you want to make your photos black and white, you can do that in here just with a couple taps of the screen, and that's it. It's really an awesome app, guys, and definitely one you want to check out. And you can take your photos directly inside here if you want to do that. However, I prefer taking my photos with most of the time with the iOS stock camera, but then again, I tend to use the Camera Plus more when I'm doing like holiday stuff. And that's the one that you just saw me open right here. Here's Camera Plus. And what makes it so much better is it has a autofocus and an exposure lock, and they're separate. And you can see on the screen right here, I have an exposure and I have a focus. And that really helps improve your photos, as well as setting your white balance. You can turn it up and down right here. And you can turn your shade, your clarity, the flash, daylight, fluorescent. You can add the little filters right from here if you want to, and adjust everything right from here, and even set a timer, and then you can get in the picture as well. It has a stabilizer option you can turn on, and if you want to change the style of your photos, you know, whether you want them in the crop size, square, or normal, or rectangle 16:9, you got an option for macro. And the list just goes on and on. I could spend an hour actually in this application here showing you everything it does. And you can save in different qualities, all the way from pro to optimize. So you definitely want to check this one out, guys. This is a Camera Plus is $2.99. The next app I would probably go with would be one called Facetune, because we all have little blemishes on our faces, and as you can see there, I was just sort of goofing around with this, but that shows you the power of this application. Now let me show you something that I did where I was actually not just trying to be silly. So I'm going to open a different app here from the camera roll, and this one here I think is it. And you'll notice that I got the eyes to pop. I got a filter added. It's got that old grungy look to it. But what makes this great, guys, is you can whiten teeth. You can smoothen skin blemishes. If someone has a little pimple, I can make that go away. And I still didn't find the exact. Let's see if this is it. Okay, what I was trying to show, if I blow this up, right here on this side of my skin right here, you see it looks sort of red. So all I have to do is tap smooth and run my finger over that a couple times, and it'll make that go away. And if that isn't enough, I can tap smoother and it'll even smoothen it more. Okay, now whenever we go back out, you'll notice that that looks much better. Okay, and that really, and the little blue button on the bottom right here, if I touch that, you'll get to see before and after. There's before, there's after, before, after, and that gives you an idea of just exactly how powerful this tool is. And definitely one worth the $3, guys. You can whiten your teeth. You can reshape smiles. If someone has sort of not smiled properly on one side of their mouth, you can pull up and down. You can pinch to shrink to make people's faces look thinner. You can pull them in. If you want to make them look fatter, you can do that. But the main thing I was wanting to show you is how you could actually pull the actual smile up, maybe the eyes, do a little something with the eyes, and you can refine, resize. This is a brilliant tool, guys, and one everybody should have in their arsenal. The next one is called Photograph, G-R-A-F. This is $1.99. And here again, this is another one that everybody should have. This one here, guys, lets you add so many different things that it's just unbelievable. I'm going to add my photograph in here. And as you can see, I've saved a couple favorite things here, but that really doesn't look good for this picture. That one doesn't look bad, but that third one down there was for a landscape I did. But if you choose this one here, you just see everything looks more vibrant. All the reds and the greens and all the colors are brighter. And if you wanted to go with black and white, they have many different styles of black and white. And just with one touch, your photo becomes black and white. So definitely one everyone should have. It's called Photograph, and it's $1.99. The next one is called PIP camera, and that stands for picture in a picture. And this is a pretty cool app. It allows you to add different cool frames to your photographs, such things like maybe the iPhone or a tablet frame, something like that. The classics here is where we probably need to go. You can appear in a light bulb. Here's the iPhone one. Here's another iPhone frame. And, you know, I've got several of these in here. Here I am in a bubble. And here's the iPhone held in landscape. There it is in portrait. Here is another one. Here's a mirror. And here's the Mac Pro. And there is one on here of the iMac too. But you can load photographs in here too, guys. And it just makes it awesome to use overall. And here's the Mac Pro with the landscape. Just a great app overall. But if you want to go get that one's free. But if you want to get the one called Photos Are Us right here, Photo Are Us, it's the top row, the third one over. You get picture and you get PIP camera included in this one. And guys, this one here lets you do magical things. Under the Pro Edit option, it would let you do things that you can't even imagine. So that one there is the one where I used to get my eyes to pop more and all that kind of stuff. So let's do this. All right. Now, if we go back in here, and I should have cropped it, already cropped it, but it's just remarkable what all you can do in here. Instant beauty is the part that I like the best. It allows you to add instant beauty to your photos immediately. So I'm going to load this one back in. And you just heard the little magic tone there. Here I'm going to increase this to make my skin look as soft as possible. Now you see here you can enlarge your eyes, you can change the eye bags, you can give yourself a nose lift, you can slim the nose. That makes your nose look slimmer. And you have the A and the B if you want to look at A, how it was before, after, you get a sense of that up there. Just an awesome overall app, guys, for anyone that likes to take photographs and spruce them up. Right there is some awesome apps. And if you want to put text on your applications, here's one that I love. It's called Photo Candy, and this is $2.99 to get everything, but there is a free version if you want to try it out. You can do quite a bit with it without having to purchase anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And if we double tap, I'm just going to type Kentucky. And if you wanted to change your fonts, all you'd have to do was scroll through here, choose something like that, and put a check mark on there, and then that will allow you. Now I'm going to shrink it down, and just look how awesome that sky blends through the back of that. And then you can turn your white background down to where you can just barely see turn your opacity down on it, where you can just barely see your background come through. And doesn't that look great? Very, very beautiful picture now. And even you could turn it on down if you can still read the text. It's a very awesome little tool, guys. Grab it, and when you get the $2.99 version, it takes that Photo Candy watermark out, but then again, it's so small you could crop it off and not even have to worry about it anyway, so that'd be left up to you. But right there's about 6 or 7 awesome ones. Grab them. I know you'll love them. Hit that thumbs up before you leave, and if you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you, and keep coming back.